morning, guys. I'm going to take you through the garden. Let's check out what I just picked and let's see what's going on. Alright, I just went through and picked some cucumbers. So one, two, so I have probably about 7 or 8 in there right now, and some chamomile. I have a few more that will be ready within the next couple days. I'm actually waiting on a delivery of pickling salt, so I won't even be able to start pickles until next Thursday. Today is Sunday, so I have a couple days, and I'll just keep these in my fridge until they're ready. I feel so bad for all the little pollinators, although I shouldn't. It's been raining like crazy. We had like some serious downpours yesterday, and now it's been raining off and on this morning, which is not a bad thing, you know. I always love it when I don't have to use the hose to water the garden. Yeah, so everything is looking lush and beautiful. I guess I'll take a 5-second tour inside here. If you look down there, that is a tomato that got a serious cat facing to it. So I just plucked it off and I'm leaving it there. All the rest of them are pretty good, but with heirloom tomatoes, you always have a chance of getting some deformities. Just kind of what happens. So in here, everything is looking good. Lots of tomatoes. But it's funny because I just looked back on, and look at this. Beautiful. I love it. I just looked back at my Google pictures from last year, and today, last year, I had ripe tomatoes. Because of course I was taking pictures. Look at that big old pepper. So none of the tomatoes are ripening up just yet. I don't know why, but I'm not super concerned because I feel like our summers are shifting a little bit. Last year I was picking tomatoes up until like late October. We didn't have a frost until November, which is kind of a little bit late. So I don't know if our seasons are shifting. And here's my Kajari melons. They're looking great. I have some little babies that are growing. This one, I don't believe it's going to make it. I'm going to leave it for now. I might pick it off, but it's not really growing at all. They should be putting on some growth by this point, so that one might have not been pollinated properly. What else is going on here? My dwarf tomatoes are so filled with tomatoes, they're kind of falling over, but it's alright. I'm not really worried about it because once I pick these tomatoes off of these plants, they really won't produce any more. So it's like a one and done. So it's all good. Oh, my lily fell over. I have one beautiful lily that I planted years ago, and it never grew until this year. So, I don't know. I will say though, this year's cucumbers are coming in similarly to the year before last. I had mentioned in a video that last year all of my cucumbers were eaten. I maybe picked, I don't know, 2 or 3, under 5. I picked under 5 that I was able to get in and cut up for salads. But the year before, I had so many I was able to make pickles. And then last year, chipmunks, I had a chipmunk problem. They were getting them, and then the cardinals were getting them. So last year was not a good year for cucumbers, but this year it's definitely shaping up to be a pickling year. So that's great. And I have to try a new recipe because the pickles I did make the last time were too sweet, and I'm not into that, and neither is my family. So there was kind of like a waste. But you live and you learn. You live and you learn, folks. Look at my liatris. I also planted these like a couple years ago. And I completely forgot. So it's a happy surprise. Let's check out what's going here. See, literally, look at this. This is how much water we've got. This is how much rain we had gotten. Just an incredible amount of rain. So this, I'm amazed by it every time. Sorry, guys. I just love that thing. And these caladium, I didn't think I would be super impressed with them, but I actually really like them. I think they're pretty. I don't know. You gotta work with what you have. Our friend had gotten a tree removed, and so, of course, my husband was like, oh yeah, definitely gotta take some tree trunks home. Whatever. Alright, guys. That was all. I just wanted to show you my cucumbers and my chamomile. I wanted to actually show you what I've been doing with the chamomile, because chamomile, if you're growing it sporadically like I am, you kind of have to pick it every day from different places. So some days I come in and I have 2 chamomile flowers that I dry and wash. Other days I have a small portion on the bottom of the cup here. Other days I have a half cup full. So it just depends, but I continue to pick it because we make tea out of it, and if you don't do it, it's not going to continue to grow. So the more you pick it, the more it grows. And so I'm just very consistent on picking my chamomile, whether it's one little flower or 100. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.